There he is. The original Chucky doll from the Bride of Chucky. I think she's been here for quite a long time, by the looks of it. This bloke should keeping his eye out. Do you know what this reminds me of? Do you remember in Mrs. Doubtfire?
Yes.
When he says, "Can you make me a woman?" And they start developing his mask and stuff. Like, that's what I thought it was at first. When we head over to Islands of Adventure, we'll have the animatronic versions of these. It'll be good to see. Imagine how much some of this would be worth if it was for sale. So that's from They Live. And I can get it. There it is. You know what this reminds us of? Remember the music video of Tenacious D? And the Mummy script.
So what a lot of people don't realise is in black and white movies, to get that blood effect, they used chocolate sauce. Mm-hmm. It's displayed over here with the knife in the jar. But I find that fact quite interesting. So,
that's what they spoke about in the show, didn't it, as well?
Yeah, it has all the different bits of equipment, so the sponges, the shavers, brushes, loose hairs, even crayon makeup, which tends to not really exist anymore.
If I remember, one of them spent, was it 8 hours? Getting his suit put on and his makeup for literally 8 minutes of filming.
Yep. Blood gel.
Looks like jam.
It does, doesn't it?
Next time I get some jam, I'm going to relabel it and just put blood gel.
Blood gel.
Has anybody seen me blood gel?
I quite liked it in here, like seeing the prosthetics, having everything on display, and taking time to see each individual picture, description, item. It's impressive. The dedication and the work that goes into doing something like this.
Chucky doll is by far the favourite. Finally we managed to get on the AT ride.
Took 3 days.
3 days. Every time we tried to get on, it was literally minutes before close. Rushing down, just like, oh, literally just missed it. So, what did you think?
I enjoyed it. Where we were sat, we didn't really get to see much of the scenes, especially like over the city, because we were sat on the right rather than on the left. But when you look back over your shoulder, you can see bits of it. The smell of the pine trees is really nice. That might like that feisty sort of smell, but in a good way, not bad. But on the part where it says we're names, didn't say we're names, didn't hear it. So we're gonna have to go back on again at a later date to try and make sure we catch our names this time.
Definitely can't go wrong with that ride, being one of the original rides. And
I think we'll have to definitely go on a few times while we're here if we have time.
so what's your opinion on all these people who keep saying, oh, they should get rid of the AT ride?
Nah,
No,
not yet. 10 more years.
never. Don't ever get rid of it. I'll be going on that when I'm like 60 and 70 years old.
Or maybe do like a little update version of it.
Refresh it and make sure AT remembers everybody's name.
Yeah.
And maybe make the smells a bit stronger and just keep it forever.
Yeah. I'd be happy with that. Bye bye, E.T.
Just for another one.
I'm glad you got home safe.
Minion ride.
Finally done it. It was funny, interesting. It'd be better if we were at the front, but it was good. I like the way it bounces you around.
So I don't mind it, but I think I've now found my least favourite one of the park.
Yeah, me too. I think we've done a lot of rides, not similar, but we've done a lot of rides that sort of hit that lower sort of peak just in general, like UK parks and stuff. But I think out of Universal, that is bottom of my list. Not want to re-ride.
The only thing I like about it is the humour and the quirkiness and the fun at the pre-show and stuff like that, but
I think once you've done it once, you've done it.
definitely think like I don't mind going on like smaller rides and kids rides, but that's like much more kiddie. So that's probably one of the reasons why. But
Yeah.
we tried
Agreed.
it, but I definitely wouldn't want to go back on it unless I just passed by and thought, why not? But
Queues at 0 to walk on, that's all for you.
but don't have any reason to want to go back on right now.
No, me neither. It's a shame.
If I hadn't known, I was thinking I probably would have skipped it, but then you've never tried it, so.
It's trying to make sure that we do every ride available whilst we're here, because we don't want to be going home and being like, oh well, we've missed 2 rides and it's really upsetting, rather than we've been on everything and we're going to tell our experience of each ride.
It would feel wrong if we do every ride in Universal, but then we can't say that just because we didn't do Minions.
Yeah.
So we used to have included it.
It's
That's
done.
the main thing.
Not
But-
again, but it's done.
Want that?
I know you do. Do I think you've got enough forwards?
I've got that one.
So we were about to go on the ride, but it's broke down by the sounds of it. So we're gonna have to either wait and hang fire or head off until we're able to come back. But unfortunately, it seems to have broken down.
This thing's absolutely massive. It's a monster. What do you think of the car?
I love it. I took a couple of photos myself.
What did you think of the ride then? Come here, get this in the background.
I enjoyed the ride. Very rough. I feel like rough's an understatement. But I did really enjoy the ride. I just wish we could have filmed some of it.
So many people don't like this ride and they say it should go. What's your opinion?
Yeah, I think
Keep
it should
it.
stay. Maybe revamp it a little bit, but stay.
If I could change anything, it would be all the stuff that you can see in there, be able to be closer to it in the queue. Like, you got the Ford Escort, the Charger, all the cars, all that sort of stuff. And it would be much better if you could get up close, take videos.
Up close and personal, it would be.
They've got like a lot of car parts, the jackets that they wear, the props, all the film props basically, and you cannot really get to it. But one year that I did come, one of the staff members took us on a tour and she showed us all that stuff. I picked up a sprayer gun, she was showing us all the stuff that's in the back, all the prop stuff, and that would go around the car. But that was a one-off and they don't do that. And I think it would be much better if they offered that as a tour. Because even if people don't like the ride, that would attract a lot of people just for that reason
It
alone.
attracted a lot of car guys and girls.
Yep.
But yes, it was good overall.
You would like to go on it again sometime?
I would. Maybe not this trip. I will go back on it at some point.
Bye. I'll see you on the other side. Run. And she's gone. No one to go back there yet.
I want to go home.
Are you ready to board the Hogwarts Express? Is this Hedwig? I'm not sure. I think it's Hedwig. favourite Hagrid. How do you feel?
Excited.
What did you think of the Hogwarts Express then?
Oh, it was cool.
Better than you thought?
Yeah.
What do you think of that for an entrance?
It's amazing. Hello. 2 seconds. I thought I'd show you Hogwarts. If it would fit in my suitcase, I would. It's huge. It's breathtaking.
So what do you think? What do you think?
It's insane. Like, it's huge. I don't know. Did the illuminations on it?
Not during Halloween Horror Night, unfortunately.
It's just towers over.
What do you think of this area?
Very bright. Very colourful.
Makes a change when you're in a Harry Potter.
Yeah. It's a nice bit for it. The feed shop would be a good one to go in here.
Yeah. We'll have to go on the Zeus trolley train ride as well. Once we've ate food, like.
I need food first.
Food's priority.
Big welcome! It's so good to see everyone's smiling faces.
Zeus on the loose.
It's double the trouble, thing one and thing two. The mischievous cat in his hat. Sam I am with those delicious
There's the
crickets
Grinch.
and ham and the meanest, the greenest, the stinkiest, the Grinch.
It all began so long ago in a place called Mulberry Street.
Oh,
The
very.
Grinch, the Lorax, and the Cat in the Hat. Just a few of the faces we meet. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, green in Japan, red in Spain.
Thank you, Sam.
44 books were written by him. Dr. Seuss was his chosen name.
Here we go, here we go.
Zeus on the loose.
You did it!
Zeus on the loose. Zeus on the loose. Zeus on the loose.
If everyone out there is comfy and ready, then let's begin. You have brains in your head, and you have feet in your shoes, and you can steer yourself any direction you choose. Don't worry, don't stew, just go right along, and you'll start happening too. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. Look what you thought, what you have done. Thanks for joining in the Susian fun.
Zeus on the loose.
Did you like that?
That was amazing.
We're supposed to go for food, but we got distracted.
We did.
Ooh, I have to do the cat and hat ride as well. So what's your first impressions of this place then?
I love it. Like everything moves, twists and turns. There's different things like that catches your eye, and then you find something else, and it's just
Yep.
it's ADHD is best friend. This place, like there's nothing that isn't boring. Everything catches your eye. Everything's just so boom.
Oh, I think we've found a food stop.
We have time serving.
We're gonna have something to eat at the Green Eggs and Ham
Cafe.
I've heard a lot of people, especially on YouTube, saying that this place is supposed to be really nice, and you can't get your food in a can to carry around with you.
We realised that the Green Eggs and Ham have cookie dough, edible cookie dough, and I will read off the list of what it has. So it says with a choice of a topping. We decided to get all toppings. Creamy edible cookie dough with your choice of toppings of Kit Kat, peanut M&Ms, Reese's Pieces, Oreo, and a chunk of brownie.
Show them a little bit of it.
Because, let's do that. As you can see, it is gorgeous looking.
Nice.
Look at the tiny spoon.
Kit Kat was a bit
Stale. Yeah. So not only do I have all of these toppings, it's also chocolate chip cookie dough.
Cookie dough is nice.
It's lovely.
I've never actually had cookie dough like this before.
It is
I've had the
divine.
cookie dough bites.
That is a singular chocolate chip. That is enormous.
Ben and Jerry's ones, I had them.
Enormous? Enormous. Huge.
But still nothing like what this is.
I will say, it's incredibly sickly.
I'd give this like an 8 or a 9. But I'd give it a 10 if the bits on top weren't stale.
Oh, the brownie's all melted and gooey.
This is a lot of sugar. And I haven't had a butterbeer yet.
It's very, very sweet. I don't think it's sweet enough that we could have had one between us though.
Haven't
How did you manage that?
pinged. Something else that's mental is it's only $5.10.
Yeah.
Which, considering being in a theme park and the price of everything else, that's cheap for what you're getting.
I can't stop eating this. We're going to be trying to go on rides feeling safe.
It's definitely addictive.
I'm debating just holding it off for a little bit and walking around with it. And just munching it.
I want the whole thing now. I think this has been one of the best desserts so far for the trip.
Absolutely. It's very, very sickly. I feel like we should have halved this. I feel like I am going to have to call it quits soon. Unfortunately. Brian, you know me, I do not pass up sweet stuff. But this is too sweet. Like, we've got rides and roller coasters and things to do. Just remember that. Don't want you being poorly on them.
Should we go and get another one?
Well, that's me calling it quits.
I'm going to call Clutch as well, I think.
Call it quits. You've got one little mouthful left. He's calling it quits when he has that left. That tiny little bit. It was very enjoyable, quite cheap, very, very sickly.
Cat in the Hat ride.
Interesting, short, spinny. Just a couple of words to name a few. But yeah, it was an alright ride. I always like Dr. Seuss stuff because it's the rhyming, the poetry. But I don't know, I feel like the ride was good, but a little bit underwhelming. Personally. What's your thoughts?
I like it, but it's not something I want to keep going on.
Nah, I won't go back on it. I might go back on it a different time, but I probably wouldn't this trip. It's a good ride though.
The Hug at Islands of Adventure. What's the verdict?
Just had my first ride on it. Absolutely amazing. One of the best coasters I've ever been on. So, like, that beats Smiler, it beats Nemesis, which is a big, close second, but it does beat my Nemesis. But yeah, I would go back on that in a heartbeat if I could. A little bit of pressure in my head, but that can sometimes happen when I'm tired, and I'm kind of tired.
So is this the best ride you've done in Orlando so far?
Best coaster in Orlando, yes. I'm happy to be on many coasters, but yes.
And you may not being very familiar with big coasters, do you think I should probably work up to this one gradually, see how I feel on other rides
I would say
first?
work up to it. I wouldn't say jump in the deep end and just throw yourself in because that can set you back. Whereas if you work up to it, I think you'll be okay. But it might not be today for you to work up to it. But I think you might get away with it by the end of the holiday.
What's it like for speed?
Speed's not too intense. There's no you feel pinned on the launch, but that's because you're going vertical, well, diagonal. But then there's no real speed after that.
Apparently it's 0 to 40 in 2 seconds on the launch.
Yeah.
But the rest of it doesn't look like it's that fast. Like I imagine Wicker Man's probably quicker at Alton Towers.
Wicker Man is non-stop 44 mile per hour.
So the main thing with this is it's a big launch, big powerful launch, and then you've got a loop and a few turns
There's
and
quite
dips.
a few inversions. Top of my head, guess would be about 4 to 5, including the Cobra roll. But yeah, it's quite a lot of inversions. Not much speed. And the restraints, so mine was a little bit loose until I'd done the first inversion, and then I pinned it to myself and it stuck it right against my tummy. But apart from that, it was amazing.
So this kind of ride, you're best off bracing yourself with your head back on the
Yeah.
launch, because
Yes.
if you don't, it's going to chuck you back anyway.
Because of the angle you're already at.
There it is.
Because of the angle that you're already at, your head's back anyways. It's just making sure you keep your head back.
So you don't get whiplash.
No, there wasn't any snappy bits. But it's amazing. That's all I can say. I love it.
Apparently it's an amazing view from Dr. Doom's drop tower.
I can imagine.
Not a one for me, but if you want to
I
do
don't like
it,
drop towers either. But I might go on it just to say I've done it.
I think you should. Storm Force Accelerator.
Well, that was hilarious.
No, it's definitely an interesting one.
So because of the material of my dress, as I was trying to spin it, it was just sliding me left and right. So I slammed into you a few times while going round.
Thing is, I've been on these kind of rides loads of times and that never happens.
It's never happened.
I'm sitting there shouting, what are you doing? It's me dress. And you're lying on my knee and your juice opens and spills all over the place, and it was, I like it, but it was definitely chaotic.
I think next time what I'll have to do is slightly roll the dress up so my bare legs on the seat, because then it'll stop us from sliding around. But no, that was hilarious. The attendant that was like doing the ride, she was laughing at her as well. I could see her.
I literally kept shouting, why you keep sliding? Why are you sliding? It's me dress.
It's not as if I could help it. Even when I was clinging on to the bars, I was still going round. But no, that was hilarious. I'll have to try that again.
Definitely like that ride. Because it is similar to the ones that we've been on in the past, but I feel like that felt a little bit quicker.
It did, yeah.
Like the one, it's Cars, isn't it? It Disney Paris.
And we like blasting barrels at Drayton Manor as well.
What's the pirate one called again at Alton Towers?
Morals Mayhem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we like all these kind of rides. But that one definitely felt quicker. Wasn't as fast.
It was also shorter in overall length of time as well.
Wasn't as fast as the one at Drayton Manor, I don't think,
No.
but it was a bit of a different ride. Without having like an elevated platform, but
Yeah.
I do like the theming of that one though.
That was fantastic.
But hopefully next time you'll be able to actually sit still in your own seat rather than jumping into mine and on me knee.
It's because there's no belt. Like
So-
all the other ones that we talk about, apart from Alton, have belts. This
So-
one doesn't.
Imagine it from my view. I see you sliding left, right, and juice and water flinging left and right. Then you're lying on me knee, and then I'm pushing you back, and then we're trying to spin it all at the same time. It'll make matters worse. The barrels are purple, your hair's purple, your dress is blue. But definitely a good one.
That was brilliant.
We're now heading down to ride Spiderman. Spiderman ride at Islands of Adventure. Opinions?
Good. I don't know, I've had a 50-50 experience on it. It was good, like the ride itself was good, but I couldn't focus very well because the restraints on individuals, the restraint for the full row of seats. So when someone like myself, who is the slightly bigger lady, is the only bigger lady on the ride, the lap bar comes against my tummy. And we had two younger people next to us, two children, and they were pushing and pushing and pushing on the bar to go further down. So my mind couldn't focus on the ride as much because I was in pain with my stomach. But it is one that I would do again for multiple different reasons.
So what's your opinion versus Transformers?
It's identical.
That's very similar.
It's the same ride car. It's the same pretty much layout in terms of where you move to. Obviously the screens are different, the physical effects are different, but the actual ride itself is pretty much identical.
See, for me, I prefer Transformers, the actual, like compared with Spider-Man in general. Not the ride, just I prefer Transformers. But in terms of how the ride itself feels, I prefer Spider-Man because I feel like the car moves a lot more. I don't know if you notice, it spins more.
It's a lot more bouncy.
It doesn't spin much. You got the engine noises, it shoots forward and it spins. Not like the part where you're between all the buildings and it's like the car's raising. And then it points down and Spider-Man pulls you
It
down.
does actually feel like it's taking you up, like it feels like the push and the force upwards. It is quite cool the way that they do that.
And the shock, where it electrocutes you and you feel it vibrating.
The whole ride vehicle just vibrates like that for a solid 6 seconds. It jostles you around quite a lot.
So for the best of both worlds, I would have said for me, preference-wise, I'd prefer the theming of Transformers, but I'd prefer the ride, the way that the ride is on the tracks of Spider-Man. So I have more fun riding Spider-Man, but I prefer the actual Transformers
Storyline of Transformers. No, I agree.
But it was boiling hot, burning outside. We came in, we rode Spider-Man, we come out in the gift shop, and it is absolutely
Torrential rain.
chucking it down. So I'm guessing we're stuck in here, and that's what I said to get my ponchos on, but hopefully it clears up soon.
Hopefully. So my first time on Velocicoaster, it is amazing. It has got to be one of the best coasters I've ever been on. Like the second I got off the ride and got my phone out of the locker and messaged Brian, full caps, that was amazing. Like the launch, the twists, like I spent more time out of the seat than I did in the seat because of how powerful it was. The launch up to the top hat, over the top. Oh, the views of all of it. Like, it's left us speechless. I love it that much. Like, the second I get a chance to go back on it, I will be, because no coaster I've been on will ever beat that again. We could go back to Drayton, Alton, anywhere like that, and it's not going to beat it. It's topped it, 100% topped it. So I think Brian's going to try and work up to it. It might not be this trip, but he's going to try his best to work up to it. So in the last clip of me where I was at Hulk, I said that was the best coaster I'd ever been on. It doesn't even come close to Velocicoaster now. It's the best. The back-to-back launches is what caught me off guard. I knew there was a couple of launches, I just didn't know what stages the launches were at. The first launch, it's a rolling launch, so you roll in, you stop, you roll back, and then you go forward. So it does catch you off guard, but it's amazing. Sorry, it's raining. I'm gonna have to put the camera away now. We've just had our first ride on Hippogriff, and how did it go?
Well, I was wearing a cap on the ride and I left without the cap. So at the end of the drop, I literally felt it just fling back, direct, straight back off the top of my head. And it hit someone in the face behind us, and I heard them like shouting, "Oh my god, his cap's just come off!" And now I have no hat.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna have to buy one because you're not gonna survive this sun without one.
Spoke to the staff, and staff said, "Go to Lost and Found, but I've got a feeling they're not gonna find it."
But it has to be at the very end of the night or the next morning.
And it's a jet black hat, right in the middle of a track that's got a lot of like dark scenery and
the
green.
Bushes and trees.
So I've got a feeling it's unlikely I'm going to get that back. I think it's gone for good.
I think so.
But you never know.
We will update if we find it though. We will. But yeah, the ride itself was fun.
Was good. Had a bit more of a kick than I expected to have.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
Like for a power coaster, like.
I mean, if we were to compare it to UK parks, I would say it's a mix of Mine Train and Yarmungandr. So Mine Train from Alton Towers, Yarmungandr from Drayton Manor.
But with a bit more power.
With a little bit more power. The layout is very short, but I feel like it's just about long enough for you to have a fun time sort of thing.
Don't like the seating and the net and the tightness of it. It's not a very big seat to sit on.
So the lap bar comes down, and you have a net that goes over, so your bag and things like that has to be behind your feet, so that nothing flies out. I don't like the idea of taking items on a coaster, especially not a backpack with items like this camera, for instance. But the ride itself was fun, and at least we've now also got a funny story to tell.
Mm-hmm. So if anybody rides it and they happen to find a black cap, I'll give you my address and send it to us.
Yeah, look, Brian. Caps.
We might have an earlier night because we're exhausted. We've had 3 days and nights, long days, long nights, and we've ended up going to sleep at like 2 and 3 in the morning and getting up at like 6 and 7 in the morning, so we're absolutely exhausted, doing about, I'd say roughly about between 27,000 and 30,000 steps a day, give or take. So we're doing a lot of steps, not getting a lot of sleep. And since travel day, it's just been non-stop. I could have sworn that used to say that adventure begins.
It might be on the other side, because you walk that way into the park, don't you?
Yeah.
So it might be.
The adventure lives on. But always.
Sort of like a goodbye. So the other side might have when you remember it.
Yes, because we didn't walk in this way. We got the Hogwarts Express.
Yeah.
I started to begin to think it was a Mandela effect. And there it is.
I said a little kid come up to me and said, nice shoes. I think, thank you.
And random. Didn't I say it before we came? Loud. When you come here, everyone just comments.
Compliments everything.
You comment on everything you've got.
Like, I've had quite a lot of people mention my hair, quite a lot of people mention my nails. That's the first time someone's mentioned my shoes.
Let's have a look over there, because that's a nice view. There's a Hard Rock Cafe.
I tried to run over really quick because the universal bit was perfectly lined up. Then I didn't get a chance to go, so I'm having to wait again.
It's a nice view around here.
Beautiful.
Especially with the Hard Rock being straight ahead and the water and the way the light's reflecting off the water.
Oh, I'm going to miss it again.
I'm glad you're here. Perfect time.
Just
Heart is pounding.
Alex, stay quiet.
Oh, Muffin, I love you. Oh, pretty bird.
Universal Studios. Didn't quite see Disney, but I have no idea which direction Disney is.